So we're back again with Nicholas Howard, another adorable human.
Oh, I'm glad I'm
Speak loud because we need you to.
loud.
Yes, that's good.
That's good. All right.
That's
I won't
good.
hurt anybody's eardrum.
So, please tell everyone the first thing you said to me because I
well,
like
we're
that.
working with tie-ins here, right?
Yes.
So the name of my last album, which is not a religious record at all, is "God Is in the City," and so we're talking about
How everything
God.
ties together. He was proudly to admit,
Yeah,
look,
no.
I tie right in.
You know.
So I like that. Thank you. So,
I like to fit
Scotch
in.
on her lips. That sounds interesting.
Yeah. It was.
so you're a musical artist? Is that what you
I'm
do?
a singer and a piano player.
A singer and a piano player.
And a producer and an engineer and everything that you could possibly be.
And are you the God in the city?
No.
So-
I am not. Again, it's not a religious record, but
do you
I
believe
feel-
in God?
I do. I think
What is God to you, Nicholas Howard?
God is a bunch of things as far as I'm concerned. It's universal thought and consciousness and human spirit and all that stuff mixed into one. So,
Right.
But
Is God the common thread that made her
Well,
say none and then you said God?
sure, why not? It's all written, right?
I don't know. There's two things about that, you know?
There's tons of things about that.
Yeah. Some days I do think it's all written, and then other days I don't.
Is that the good and bad days?
I don't know.
respectively, or-
I don't know. It's just some days are so full of wonder, and some days feel just right. Like,
Yep.
and I always feel like I never know what's 5 minutes from now. And like, if it's written, well then
Well, we don't get to read the book. I don't
till
think.
backwards.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
all
it's
hindsight.
in Hebrew. I don't know. What is
Some
it?
Asian language. No, the title of the record is because when I think of this city, and I'm in love with New York.
Me
I'm
too.
from New York, and I
Me
love
too.
New York. Well, I was born in L.A. and moved
Oh, it's common thread.
Common
I know.
My first instrument was the violin. I was sitting back there thinking of them all. Anyway,
I love that. You're
but,
thinking like me.
and because of all the creatives that come to the city, it feels like this place is a blessed place. And when you think of blessings, well, when I think of blessings, I think of God, and so it's like God and blessings. And so God Is in the City is a record about people trying
How
to
long
follow
did
their
this take
dreams.
you to make?
From
Soup to nuts.
From soup to nuts.
Yeah.
Nine
How is that
months.
soup to nuts? I never understand that.
Oh,
Like,
because you have soup first and
yeah,
then
but you
nuts
don't have
for.
nuts at the end.
Depends on where you're from.
Unless you have
For
like,
dessert?
yeah,
Italians
do
have
you?
salad.
It's usually a bar
But
snack.
after dessert, do they have salad? They have it after the meal.
After the meal, they have salad.
Shouldn't it be soup to dessert?
Soup to. Well, I mean,
But it's not.
maybe this is a place that didn't have sugar.
Please, where did they not have sugar? Only now that's another thing, like sugar-free.
Yeah, I try to stay away from sugar too.
Yeah,
I was a vegetarian.
You're
for
gonna
7
have
years.
to have a chocolate. It's National Chocolate Chip Day.
That's quite
I
a-
mean, woohoo! Yeah, you think Obama has anything to do with that? It is his birthday.
Let's see.
I know.
Yay.
President Obama. I
President.
know. How many people voted for Obama?
I did.
Are you happy with it? Are you happy? Do you care? Do you
I'm
think that
happy.
do you think that it's a change in this world because of it?
Just one man is not going to be able to overthrow all that bureaucracy.
No, I don't mean the
It's
country.
not.
I just feel like people in the world have a different view towards America now
Yeah.
with that other man.
Yeah,
That's
I haven't been to Iraq recently, but I wonder
how
what
they.
kind of view they actually have. of us.
No, speaking of that, it has nothing to do with it. But did anybody see the cover of Time magazine this week?
Yep.
Oh, it's the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
What is it?
What is it?
It's really terrible. I had a dream that night about a man that cut his nose and ears off, and like I couldn't understand why until I woke up and I was like, oh my God, it's because I saw that magazine cover. It's a woman from Afghanistan that tried to flee, and they chopped her nose and ears off, and she's so beautiful, even like that. She's like the most gorgeous thing in the world. But I'm kind of torn because I don't understand. I couldn't even read the headline. Maybe you did. Did you read it or anything? So, like, did it say she tried to leave, or it said that will happen if we leave?
No,
Because
she tried to run away from her in-laws because they were beating her.
and she ran from her husband and her in-laws.
She ran from her husband and her in-laws.
It was her husband that, contacted the Taliban. They came after her at night.
Taliban related.
Her brother-in-law held her down, and her husband cut her nose and ears off and left her for dead.
Very nice.
We need God in that city, man. We need God in that city. Nicholas Howard, what do you think about that?
I don't know. Did you read 1,000 Splendid Suns?
No, tell me.
That's an incredible. Well, the same author as The Kite Runner,
Okay.
which is that.
I couldn't-
It's about Afghanistan. It's about two women in Afghanistan, actually.
What are we
Become
going to do
wives.
about this world, Nicholas Howard? You're so
Uh-huh.
cute. You should run for office. I could see you.
No,
I'd
you do
vote
not
for you.
want me.
I would vote for you.
I'd rather get shot by snipers for saying
Hell
something
no.
politically incorrect.
Aww.
That's a little bit like Billy Crudup.
Oh, I saw him in a play just recently.
Wasn't it good?
He was so good. Amazing.
Look at it.
I know. See, look at that. She says you look. What
I
was
don't know who that is. But,
He's really good. He was
Okay.
in, yeah. What movies has he been in?
Dr. Manhattan. Almost.
Ah, doesn't it figure? Dr. Manhattan. God is in the city. It's all related.
Almost
So-
famous.
Yes, he was in Almost Famous. And he was in this play right in Union Square, this teeny little theater. I went, and it was so good. I'm trying to get that playwright on this show, actually. It was amazing. If I could only remember the name of the show. The Metal Children. It was so good. The Metal Children. Look it up. So where do people find you? And I wish we could play something, but
yeah, no, I know. I didn't.
But,
bring my,
that's
I didn't
okay.
bring my piano.
but trust me, he's really good.
And these CDs are for you guys, whoever wants one.
Well, maybe if someone comes up and does a freaking animal trick or something.
Oh.
So tell us, a skeleton from your closet.
Well, I was trying to think of one, and when the last time we spoke about this, you had me on some
I did a
video,
backstage.
something like that.
Out
and
on
it
the
was
street room.
no, it was
It was at Ariel's
it was at
Publicity.
Ariel's house.
That
And
is
you
so
asked me
proud.
about a skeleton in my closet, and I said, well, I was in rehab twice before I was 18, and then
Okay.
that's where we had another one of our
Yeah,
common
we
threads.
got deep,
But
right?
yeah, right, exactly. But all that's over now. But
What,
she
rehab is over?
oh, rehab is done. But
What do you think-
Caddy said something about. Can I talk, please?
Hell no.
Caddy said something about her childhood memory, and one of my first childhood memories, the first lie that I remember telling as a child was that I was half American Indian, and only because I was so enthralled with the culture and the beauty of that people that I used to go around and tell everyone that that's what I was.
You almost believed it.
But no, I think I did.
Oh,
think
I
was,
believe you.
I was like 5 or 6, and
I
wanted
thought
to be
6.
Iroquois.
I get it. I totally get it. And you could kind of pass for half Indian.
Sure.
Why not?
I'll
Right?
take it.
All right. Well, it is National Chocolate Chip Day.
Yeah, no, I just
You're
did
gonna
it
have
for
to-
the cookie.
Yeah, you got to get off the sugar, non-sugar thing right now. You can have more than one. They're
No,
really-
no, one was fine.
So, I appreciate that.
And you can find me at, is that,
Yeah, how do we
you
find
can find me at twitter.com/Nicholas Howard and facebook.com/Nicholas
Do you have any gigs coming up?
Music. Yes, one at the Bowery Poetry Club on
Love that place.
September 23rd.
Okay, September 23rd.
And I'm
Bowery
doing open
Poetry
mic
Club.
stuff. I know the open mic scene is not what it used to be.
Oh,
Doing-
I disagree. Actually, there are some really fun ones.
There's Bar 4 in Brooklyn is very good.
Yeah, and a friend of mine is doing them on Sundays in the afternoon at 3 o'clock at the back fence on Bleecker Street. And it's getting better and better. It just got
Do they have a
extended.
piano?
John Vomit is his name.
Oh.
And we're
Ah,
John the Vomit. We're going to come back in a minute, August 4th.